Hey, everybody. Well, we have another report of something that may strike you as shocking initially, and you'll say, well, that's just another way that he rolls, which is rolls that is against the law, but no one seems to be doing anything about it. And that refers to the pay to play $1 million a head fundraiser in the White House with Elon Musk in attendance. This is reported by the great Wired magazine that President Donald Trump held a $1 million a head fundraiser. This was 2 Saturdays ago at the White House with Elon Musk in attendance on March 15th, Saturday. It was another example of pay to play in the making. Donald Trump, the most investigated U.S. president in history, according to a number of sources. Trump administration officials have been cited for breaking the Hatch Act 13 times by federal investigators of the Office of the Special Counsel, an independent federal investigative and prosecutorial agency. At least a dozen more investigations are apparently underway or were. They've been killed since Trump became president, according to executive branch sources and legal watchdog groups. And he's about to be looked at again after this latest caper, folks. In the first 6 weeks of the Trump presidency, Trump 2, Trump and Elon Musk and their billionaire friends have engaged in a stunning rampage of open public corruption, said a key informant to CNN and to Wired magazine. It is not fundamentally different than what happened in Russia, this person says. These are efforts to steal from the American people to enrich themselves. And their strategy is to do it all out in the open, to do it at such a dizzying pace that the country just gets overwhelmed or anesthetized or dulled into a sense that we just have to accept the corruption. Or maybe charitably, that this is just how government works, right? That government is just corrupt. And so that the fact that it's happening out in the open instead of secretly, well, it's really nothing new. Mr. Murphy, laid out more than 20 examples of blatant corruption from just the first 6 weeks of the Trump presidency this year, this term, but starting last year, including one, the launch of Trump's meme coin, enabling anyone seeking to influence the administration to privately funnel money directed to the president. The gutting and manipulation of watchdog agencies like the National Labor Relations Board, the Consumer Protection Board, and OSHA to benefit Elon Musk, the billionaires in Trump's cabinet, and other allies. The Eric Adams quid pro quo and the weaponization of the Department of Justice to reinforce a system of political retribution and favoritism. Eric Adams, of course, is the mayor of New York. The use of government contracts and stock deals to reward Trump's allies, enriching them through taxpayer-funded opportunities and further consolidating political power. This is how democracies die, Mr. Murphy continued. Democracies die when the very powerful people steal from us, you and I, so regularly, so openly, and so unapologetically that we come to believe that it's normal. And listen, I understand, Mr. Murphy continues, that many Americans may think that all of this stuff is just used to happen quietly, like under the table. And the only difference is that Trump and Musk are just putting it all out in the open. But that's not true, folks. That's not true. For more news like this, subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube and bookmark ZennyReport.com. Back for more. That is the stream.